Welcome everyone! We are the Grin Brothers and we're continuing our playthrough of Fallout 4's DLC. Please don't yawn, we've only just started.
No, too late. Well, let's go help Uncle Ken, I guess.
The Cliff Edge Hotel, that was a lot of fun. And hey, maybe that thing will have loaded up this time. The event clearly going on outside the town.
Yeah, we'll get there one day.
Well no, it's not a matter of us getting there. We were there. It's a matter of it working. I ended up looking up some interesting things about this side quest. You could actually have, have taken the money and then told Maxwell about the situation, and then instead of you confronting the killer, all the other robots, well, robo-brains, will attack the killer.
Sounds funny, actually.
Another interesting one is that apparently if we went back to talk to the scientist again, he apparently would have mentioned that he's starting to suspect that his wife, it feels that his wife doesn't feel like his wife anymore. And for obvious reasons, because
she isn't.
Yeah, that wasn't her.
It was me, dear!
And apparently you could get into a situation when you ended up killing the actor, which for some reason Curie likes.
Yeah. A confusing situation.
Yeah, it's really like this side quest. Really well done one. And they had a lot of fun to it. And it's funny, we were making those comments of, oh, this is how New Vegas would have done things, and weirdly enough, no, it did everything that was kind of good about it,
Yeah.
We just expected it would be bad, or would have shortcomings, but no, it was actually a really well put together side quest.
Yep.
Maybe it's because we haven't got to a Star Core situation, but I definitely feel Far Harbor's been a much better DLC than Nuka World.
Everyone hates Star Cores. We didn't even collect them all. We collected like the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Nuka World. Like, it's a cool idea, but it's just handled very poorly.
Yeah.
Whereas this,
I mean, there are parts I really liked about it. Cleansed and the Ceto stuff.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Like, it's... Fallout 4 handles things better when it's a lot more linear. As weird as that sounds. Like, there's a lot more kind of focus to it. Nuka World didn't really have focus in that sense.
Well, there's probably just different people working on the games at this point. I mean, New Vegas obviously had different people working on the games. The people who are now making Outer Worlds working on the game.
So I know for a fact Longfellow doesn't... So, I'm just going to say it. Ken is alive.
Who's Ken?
Mitch's uncle.
Oh, yes! Mitch's! Yes!
Uncle
yeah, the
Ken.
Bartender. Yes,
Yeah,
okay.
the reason we're here.
Sorry, I was thinking... wait, are we doing the kids' quest at the moment?
No, we're doing Uncle Ken.
Okay.
Which is why I started talking about him.
Okay.
He's alive. He's over there.
Okay.
He wants to stay here. He doesn't want to go. Longfellow likes it if you leave him, let him stay here. He doesn't like it if you... He doesn't like it if you try and send him back to Far Harbor. To be honest, this guy's fine.
Does Mitch dislike us if we let him stay here?
No, I don't think so.
And Mitch doesn't really affect us at all. I mean, I like Mitch and all, but if the guy's managed to survive well enough, then...
He's survived fine.
I don't see any problem. I mean, he's got the traps which is keeping him protected, so...
It's like as old Longfellow pointed out, there's not many people who are brave enough to actually just live out in the island. And this guy is brave enough.
So, we'll see how dialogue goes with him then.
I'm going to acknowledge the fact that I just walked in.
You see those corpses? They're from me.
You mean the corn?
For the long
I don't think those
The
are corpses.
that I looted as I walked past.
You killed them all?
You killed all of these? By yourself?
What? Just because I'm an old man?
I kind of like this guy already.
Wrong.
Mitch is worried.
Mitch is worried, yeah.
Your nephew's worried about you. He sent me.
Mitch. My boy Mitch sent you? He was always a smart one. He sent me the fog condensers.
He was smart to not go himself. He'd have been killed.
I can hear he still cares about his old uncle. But you... What? What have you done? They're coming! They're coming!
What's coming? Or work together?
Work together.
Okay.
Then let's work together.
Fine. Traps or repair the defenses. Quick, do what you can with the workbench supplies. They'll be here soon.
Oh, do you have to set your own traps here? You do! Oh, this is reminding me of Sunset Overdrive here. Though I imagine it's going to be a little less fun than Sunset Overdrive. I mean, you could have trampolines and everything. Sunset Overdrive... Doliac! Why are there things exploding? Oh, it's the trappers, okay.
Yeah, the guy set... Stay still when I kill you. Uncle Ken is already on the floor.
Oh, but you can't die.
A harpoon sticking through its head!
You okay, Ken?
I'd love to walk out there, buddy, but you've kind of, like, rigged the place to explode.
Ah, Ferret's took him worse.
He's got a nice hat.
Was that a minigun they were wielding?
I think it was a harpoon gun.
So they're kind of like holding it two hands or thing, so... Yeah,
Oh my god, there's just a lot of trappers.
so let's see, I guess something to start mentioning.
Yeah. Speak whilst I just casually walk through these people.
You know what would be really cool? Which is interesting here done, you know? If there was like an Octopath Traveler game, which, you know, covered the story of the champions, you know? A little, you know, like a prequel to establish old lore and everything.
Are they making a prequel?
Go.
Oh my god, a bear!
Hey, and it flew over the guy flew over the bear. I still can't believe that people like they get sent flying, get up and think I'm going to continue fighting this woman.
Yeah. I think
think, you know, there'd be like a system where
I guess I have to fight a bear now as well.
You'd think they could introduce like a morale system into it, you know, where the guy's like, well, nope, screw it. I'm not dealing with this woman.
Well,
She's
what
crazy.
annoys me is, like, this is like in Skyrim, when you, like, beat the enemy up and they drop to the floor, and they're like, I yield! I yield! And then they proceed to get back up and... Bye. They, like, get back
just
up.
wanted a picnic basket.
And then they proceed to continue attacking you. And it's like, you just said I yield. I put my weapon away to let you yield. And you decide to try and stab me anyway.
I think someone compared it to like some of the lines of like the guards in Skyrim and Oblivion, you know, sort of like you'll have taken down like Daedric gods and such, and they'll be like, I fought mud crabs stronger than you!
I love the Oblivion.
Or like the villagers who like ask for help for like the minor side quests, and then they'll punch out, go fight against dragons as they invade.
I will always forever remember the story of the guy that stole like a cheese wheel, and then like a guard saw him do it, so the guard chased the guy, but the guy didn't realise that the guard was chasing them, so ended up going into an Oblivion gate and got stopped in the middle of a pit of lava by this guard over like a slice of cheese. And it's like, we are sitting in actual lava. And that's why I love Oblivion. Where's Uncle Ken gone? Ken! Ken, why are you over there?
Not bad. Mitch was a good boy to
Did you not see me yeet that bear?
Time to go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Before you attract more of them.
Why stay here?
Why would you possibly stay here? It's dangerous.
My family's lived here for 7 generations. I will not disrespect their memory. Now go.
Fair enough. Stay safe.
Stay safe, Uncle Ken.
Yes, very safe. Now leave.
Bitch, I built turrets for you. Go. That's that.
Yeah, is Longfellow going to comment on it, or...?
Apparently not.
Okay.
That had involved them, you know, like, paying the guy an extra...
Well, at least saying he liked it?
It might say it after the autosave's done.
Okay.
That involved, like, you know, an extra $1 to the voice actor.
But yeah,
God knows.
There's going to be an Octopath Traveler prequel game about the champions. You know, the ones you get the title. You know, the sub. I believe the ones you get the side job classes from.
Yeah, and the final skills are named after them as well.
Yeah.
Donfa's charity.
Yeah, it's I imagine it would be a lovely experience. Too bad it's not on the Switch. You know, get out your phones. Time to have a fun little bit of lore of the mobiles.
Why?
Because I don't know, Japanese developers, particularly Square Enix, are crazy about thinking, you know what, we're going to put all this interesting lore on the mobile. Hey, you want to understand the plot of the Kingdom Hearts series? From now on, you got to buy mobile games. Also, a web browser game, which we're going to cancel later.
Why would they do that? Octopath is an amazing game that I still need to finish.
I am never going to get that completed. I would love to play some more of it, but I already know I am never going to find the time to complete that. Like, it's taken me, like, nowadays, like, it took me, like, 2 weeks to get to Lindblum in Final Fantasy IX. I did that in a couple days when I previously played the game, but in my now, you know, state where I've got, you know, stuff to do and jobs and whatnot, and a job, well, you know, occasional job, and I'm assuming eventually part-time or full-time job, I just don't have the time to go through an RPG without a guide and progress through it quickly. I mean, that might actually... I kind of miss that Primer guides and such are all closed down, because I think I would really appreciate one for Octopath Traveler, just to make sure, so I don't have to quickly check up everything to make sure that I'm not going to wander into something that I'll regret later.
Yeah.
Because I hate that, where it's like, is this the right direction? I don't want to go the right direction yet, sort of thing. I hate the meandering. But then again, that's kind of my problem. I'm a charge pull queue. I'm not 100% sure this is a legal game pull. Once you
there
use
is a chance to do 100 electric damage.
It's a shame that it requires you to block.
It's more damage than the pull queue. Your battle combat would just be blocking. Do you mind?
Yeah, the Super Mutants knew a good weapon when they saw one.
Shame he decided to shoot me instead. They should really learn that going into melee is the most effective strategy. Until I remember I have a gun.
Hello.
But
yeah, it's like, neat idea for a Octopath game, and then they throw it into the mobiles.
I swear, game companies nowadays are adamant whenever they get a good thing to do their very best to shoot themselves in the foot.
I mean, Level 5, it's like, I loved Fantasy Life. That was an amazing game.
Yeah.
So they made the sequel on a mobile. And said sequel is actually more of a stripped down version of the original game from what I've heard. And it's been pushed back several times.
I think I'd raised that from my memory.
I
would thank you for reminding me, but I'm not going to because I didn't want to be reminded.
Oh gosh, there's worse. Breath of Fire 6.
That's true.
Oh gosh. I mean, I can understand not wanting to make a Breath of Fire game after the original creator passed away. And it's why Breath of Fire 5 is really unique compared to the others, because they did a lot of different things. But hey, it still followed the common themes of always having a Ryu and a Nina in the game.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of the... And heck, it was still a turn-based RPG. Can say that more for that than the Final Fantasies.
That's true.
And they didn't have their creator die.
Oh, there's a signal?
Eden Meadows.
That's directly where I'm heading.
What an exciting lineup we have coming soon. But none of them can possibly beat what's playing now on screen.
There's no way I could hear that.
Grab your pistols. Get ready for an old-fashioned standoff as the fight and furies return. And last stand at Fort McGee.
It's advertising movies.
Oh, okay.
That's a bear.
I'm surprised. Usually we do a lot more damage to them.
It's because it didn't do both swings. The bear just clipped me for a sofa.
That it did.
For some reason my VAC seems to be bugging out a lot, where it'll only swing once.
It's Japan's fascination with mobile. I think a lot of companies' fascination with mobile never really clicks with me, obviously, because I don't own a phone.
It doesn't click with me, and I do own a phone. Sorry, hold on. Retake. Do you not have a phone?
Like,
I do have a phone.
It's really depressing. Like, I'll read through the retro game, and it's like, oh, I wonder what happened to these developers, sort of thing. Like, they always have like a developer interview at the end, and so many of them have just either stopped making games. Like, a lot of them being they preferred working in their own. You know, they were bedroom coders.
This isn't accurate. Those light bulbs don't last that long.
No way in heck. Either because they were like the bedroom coders sort of thing, and rather than a team player sort of thing, or they're just making mobile games nowadays. It's like that's a sad. Like I see that as more of kind of like a death sentence for a video game developer sort of thing going by the mobile. It's just like the very sad low to fall to. It's a shame because in some cases I feel it's like a punishment, and in other cases like this is a tragedy. This shouldn't have happened to you. Like the person who directed the Final Fantasy games.
I remember this place. We'll leave it be. The ghouls just sit and watch movies.
Okie dokie. I thought this was for the girls' quest line.
No. The girls' quest line.
So are they feral ghouls who are just obsessed?
They're feral ghouls and they just sit and watch TV. That's where we're heading for the girls' quest line.
Okay.
So we can leave the ghouls be, unless they hear us and try and attack us, in which case I'll murder each and every single one of them.
Yeah.
The anglers hide amongst plants.
Yeah, like the person who directed Final Fantasy games, who had his company Mistwalker. He now makes just mobile games nowadays. Which is a shame because it wasn't due to lack of good games. It was purely lack of sales.
What games did they make?
Oh, well, once he got fired from Final Fantasy because he made Spirits Within, and that cost Square Enix's entire movie division.
Maybe it wasn't even that bad, was it?
Spirits Within was a bad movie.
Oh, Spirits Within was the bad one. Yeah.
That first one. The one that apparently has such good CGI. I thought they were real actors and never noticed they were CGI.
Yeah.
But he got fired after that, despite directing and being involved with Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. But, I mean, that's how much money got lost for Spirits Within. But then he went on, and I'm not sure what he did in the meanwhile, but he made Mistwalkers, and his games he made included Blue Dragon on the Xbox 360, Blue Dragon Plus on the DS, Lost Odyssey on the Xbox 360, and The Last Story on the Wii in 2012.
So not bad games.
None of the games were bad, they just didn't sell very well. I mean, he was hired by Microsoft to basically give them an RPG, JRPGs for the Xbox systems, and they were good RPGs. I've heard Lost Odyssey is one of the best by a lot of people, and it's a very traditional turn-based RPG. Like, Blue Dragon never fully clicked with me, but I will say, in terms of its core gameplay, it was a core turn-based RPG, so there was a lot for me to enjoy with that. And I think nowadays I've grown a fonder appreciation for it, because that era really started to lack a lot of the traditional RPGs, particularly on consoles. Again, it's why I got so attached to Child of Light, sort of thing. It was a nice return to traditional turn-based RPGs on consoles.
I like Blue Dragon. Never got stupid far in it, but I liked a lot of the ideas behind it.
Yeah.
But I'm still salty about the fact that the Minotaur is the healer instead of the Phoenix.
And which said girl was the daughter of two doctors.
Yeah.
It just felt very
dumb.
Then again, I didn't feel the Black Mage should have been the warrior type either. The dragon shouldn't have been the warrior type. That's why I made him the Black Mage.
Dragon should have been Black Mage.
Well, no, actually, no. I made him the healer for fun, and then I realised that screws you over later on in the game.
Yeah.
Because there's a point where he's your only party member.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to kill things. But on the situation where it's a thing punishment, you know, that's what Keiji Inafune is doing nowadays.
It's true.
I mean, to be fair, it does take advantage of, as one person said, well, to be fair, you could easily make a successful game. Keiji Inafune could really make a successful game out of just basically making robot waifus. You know, like a ton of rolls and all that. And calls and whatnot.
And making it a gacha.
Making a gacha game. And that's kind of what he's doing at the moment. He's been hired to do.
Yeah. It works, because he's...
He's a
really good character
I
designs.
love the character designs. It's a problem that my number 9 sucked and he just can't handle the production of a game.
Nice.
I actually have a lot I can talk about Keiji Inafune, actually. Well, a little bit, because it's been a while since I last watched the videos. I've had this listed down for like 3 weeks now. Just never go around to bring it up. But I'll save that for next time, because we're 20 minutes in.
Well, we'll also explore this apparent lumber mill.
It's a lumber mill?
It looks honestly just like a shop to me, but...
Fair enough. And now you've been overweighed by that chef hat. Cheers, everyone!
Bye.